Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, back for some hardcore Scorched Earth. What is going on, Mr. Pancake and Bubbly Troubles in the chat? How are you guys doing tonight? I see I've had my identity stolen. We gotta pick up our little dude here. This is always a problem. I like how they come running to you. Look at this little dude. Isn't that just the coolest little mount in the world? He's just like a little baby, but he's not. Follows you around. And there we go. No more problems with the heat. So, I got on earlier today, and I was looking for some Meraxes. And I couldn't find any. I killed a bunch, couldn't find any, but I did find a phoenix and a heat wave, and I was trying to tame it with my fire wyvern, but I gave up on that because it was just taking way too long, and I had stuff to do today, so I gave up. So there's a purple phoenix out there somewhere living amongst the ark. So I think today what we're going to do is I'm going to go after some Meraxes. I got one, but it's not the greatest, so I'm going to go after one. I need a breed pair for some boss fights. I think I'm going to use those. I think, I'm not positive, but I think that they're immune to poison. Because when I shoot them with the poison wyvern, it doesn't do any damage. So I'm almost thinking they would be a great mount to take into the Manicore fight. I know that the death worms and all are a bit of an issue, and the rock golems, but the Manicore is so weak that it really shouldn't matter. I've never really had a problem killing the Manicore. The only issue I've ever had is my tames getting knocked out. That can definitely be an issue. But if they're immune to the poison, it won't matter. So we'll have to see about that. What's going on, Mr. Zadine? How are you doing tonight? Pancake has stolen my he's stolen my identity once again. Fix the crop on your PFP. Yeah, I was a little bit late because I was fighting Diablos in Monster Hunter. Still haven't quite decided if I'm going to start playing Monster Hunter or Elden Ring. Ooh. I've had a lot of problems with these coming up. Like, I'll see one and I'll land. Oh, there's a... This is a, This is an alpha. Look at the damage he's doing to me. Dude. He's putting a hurting on me, huh? Alright, let's swap out. Let's swap out. No, I can't win this. Can't win this, but I will get him. I will get him. Do you think a Pyroman can do it? Are they immune to fire? Oh, they've got some reach. They got some massive reach. There we go. Piece of cake. And his melee wasn't even leveled up. This is why we call the Pyroman pay to win. Oh, and look, he cooks my food. I actually forgot all about that. Pyroman just keeps giving. Look at that. And I got a map. Unbelievable. That is just absolutely awesome. Okay. And then how many levels did I get? 3. That's awesome. 88. I'm getting there. What will you say if I use your profile picture to Zadine? Dude, Zadine will find out where you live, man. Oh, I almost made it. Working on building my new base. I changed my mind on location. I may be living in the Wyvern Trench. Oh my gosh, dude. You're out of your mind. Who needs a Thyla when you have Pyroman? I wonder how much damage that Wyvern had that thing down to, because man, that was like that was so easy once I got on the Pyroman, but I wonder, is it because the what is so heavy? What is inside the Pyroman that's so heavy? It's just kind of tripping me out. Oh gosh. 20 deathworm horns? What's going on, Mr. Cooks? No, it wasn't. It wasn't the black pearls. It was the 20 deathworm horns that I got from that. Good. Dude, I had no idea they dropped that many. Oh, nice. Ate me some raw meat. Okay, I gotta go get rid of those things. Jeez. Dean's is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. I doubt he's there. Oh man, I'm about to dump these I'm about to dump these. Oh, what can I get rid of? I don't want to get rid of those, but alright, that was enough. Get rid of all that junk. How's your night going tonight, Mr. Cooks? Been playing a little Ark or what? Ark crashed while trying to join. Oh man, welcome. Welcome to Ark. Welcome to Ark, Bubbly. It was probably better for it to crash before you joined compared to crashing in the middle of stealing a wyvern egg. That's always fun when that happens. Gonna go to bed? Hey, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. You got a headache, so you stopped for the night. Was it Ark that gave you the headache, or was it just you got a headache? That sucks, though. Hope your headache goes away. I cut grass today, man, so God, I had so much allergies. This year's just been killing me. Oh no, that's the worst. Dude, I hope you don't get, like, food poison. Okay, let's take this. Man, I really need to make a vault. Seriously need to make a vault. Just dumping all my stuff off to something. Alright. Good enough. Now let's go and find... Oh, I don't like this. This yellow outline nonsense. Get rid of that. It'll pass. Hardcore has actually been... I've always said this about Ark. Is that Ark is not a hard game. Ark is it's a lot to learn. And then once you learn it, there's a method to it. Mr. Larry, how are you doing, by the way? I actually didn't even recognize that was you because your profile picture is white. I thought that was Cooks that asked that question. But, hope you are doing well. Thanks for checking out the stream. It's going really good, actually. It's I died once, right in the very like soon as I started, the very first time I joined, I died to a saber-tooth. Like instantly, just like didn't even take a step. I literally spawned in. There was a saber-tooth attacking me, and then after that, everything has been fine. But Ark is a game where, like, once you kind of know the mechanics, I feel like you can choose not to die by not taking risks, you know what I mean? When you get everything top stat, it feels like playing unofficial. Unofficial, you get everything so easy. Once you get established in Ark, you're invincible. And I'm pretty much to that point. So if you just take your time, you know, and you play smart, like you have parachutes in case you hit the E button, you know, and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty, oh, Meraxes saddle, I need that. It's pretty, you know, stuff can always go wrong, but, like, it's most likely that it won't. And I've just been playing slow. I've just been taking it slow. I haven't been trying to risk things. Like, I don't want this playthrough to be... I've been dealing with enough frustration with Monster Hunter. I don't feel like creating more. You know, I just want to enjoy playing a game for a minute. And so I've just been, like, playing very low risk, taking it slow. And now I'm just looking for a boss dino. I'm looking for the Meraxes, and I'm looking for a thing called a Spearcrest to do boss fights. And I'm also going to find a new base location. Been doing good, been a busy week, but I got nothing going on tomorrow, so I'm chilling now. That's awesome. Man, I gotta go far away for tomorrow, dude. I normally work about 15 minutes away, and I got like an hour commute to a place that's got a lot of traffic. 13th time is a charm, you said? Oh, you're gonna make me literally jump off. didn't know there was like stashes. That's kind of cool. Look at that. A windmill? I had no idea that they had like those stashes. I thought it was a note. That's actually pretty cool. This map is really neat. Showed somebody how easy to get 10 metal and got him from level 1 to 105 in an hour. I haven't been doing that. I've been playing for a minute now. I'm only level 88. I'm not really a power leveler. I've just been kind of playing the game. What should I put stats into on my wyvern? I'm guessing HP and melee. I never put anything into HP, man. I know that's not typical, so don't follow my advice. I have different mounts for different things. And so if it's a travel mount, like Griffin, I put everything into stamina. Because I'm just trying to travel with them. And if it's going to be something like this guy, where I'm going to be taming and clearing out and fighting, then I'll put everything into melee. I literally never put anything into HP unless it's going to be a tank, where I'm just like a stego that's going to tank damage or something like that. But I don't know that that's typically good advice. It's just my play style. It's got terrible stats and 44 weight. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Take his advice. You got used to driving as a kid because we spent a lot of time on the road, so nowadays I don't mind long commutes. Traffic does cause me with other things, though. Yeah. I actually don't mind driving. Hey, so watch this, Zadine. I think I missed with that. But I want to say these guys... Oh, no, it did hit him. It did hit him. I tried shooting them a couple times, and it looked like they were immune to poison. You need melee health and some stamina for fighting high end. Yeah, it depends. That's why I say everybody's going to tell you something different. So I guess it kind of... I'm one of those people who it's like I like specialized things, you know? So it's like if I, like this Pyroman, I will only put... Every single point will go into melee. I will never ever put any... Like, that's enough. Like, if you're dying with... Like, my theory is this. The higher your melee, the less you're going to get hit. It's like an equal equation, right? Like, if you have higher HP, it's going to take you long to kill the thing. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? So, like, it really just depends on what you're doing. Don't listen to me on this one. You need melee health and some stamina for fighting high end. 90% of the Pyroman's damage comes from the fire damage over time, so making him tank give you better odds of winning the fight. Definitely put some on HP. I never do, man. I never do. It must not be that important. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not advising him to play that way, because I know I play just wait till you do the mini boss fights. I may not use Pyromans. You know what I'm saying? Level 15, dude. This is just getting ridiculous. No, that's why I say it's It's kind of specific. So for that mini boss fight, um, you know, you're probably right. I think, what is it,
In some ways.
Thylas are like that, right? You don't really put anything to melee for a Thyla because it's the bleed damage. Crocs are the same way.
My whole body feels sore.
So that's what I say, it definitely depends. It's hard to...
I bet I wouldn't have to work if I were as adorable as Radar. The whole village is in love with her.
Yes, they can. It's a, can all wyverns make a gust of wind with the sea move? Yeah, it's, I think it's called a taunt. You can blow stuff back, and it also lets them collect, thatch really well. And some wood, if you get in the trees.
I'll figure out a way to get him off the island, and we can discuss it all over tea like old times.
Yeah. So you do put melee into a Thyla. That's why I say it's dude, it's the same as Monster Hunter, right? It's like you ask 5 guys a question about a build. Oh, and the pyro, okay. Only HP. Yeah, that's what I thought on the Thyla, is like just HP. But yeah, Larry, I actually don't mind driving. I've drove from like Utah to Louisiana, which is like a 30-hour drive, multiple times. And I don't really mind it. But this place is, it's just a crappy setup. It's through a bunch of traffic. It's just a crappy drive. It's just not like... It's not just an enjoyable drive that you can just put it on cruise control and chill. It's like... kind of miserable. And it's one of those places that I just work late to avoid the traffic on the way home. I feel like these Meraxes are very prone to low levels. I probably should be going after these guys. I wonder if you can tame one of those with a fire wyvern. Because you tame them by shooting that top sail with fire. But yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to start a Elden Ring playthrough or continue with Iceborne on Monster Hunter. Most of the long drives I've done were on long straight roads where you probably pass a semi once every 10 minutes. I don't mind that, man. Throw a podcast on or, you know, whatever. And yeah, I can drive for hours. It's actually kind of just like, it's like a break. It's like a break from life. I get to relax, you know. I'm gonna go to the dunes and look for Meraxes. Yeah, let me know if I have the eggs to tame them. So if you find one, I'll tame it and then breed it and share it unless you've got eggs. And then it's finders keepers. But it's those trafficy, man. I live in Salt Lake City in Utah. And, man. It's getting like LA, man. It's just so crazy, dude. it's so, like, built up now. Elden Ring pisses me off, to be honest. But I know if I put the same amount of hours into it that I did in World, I'd probably enjoy it. I just don't care enough to. Mostly play modded co-op with friends. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm trying to kind of get a feel for. Because I don't want to start a playthrough and then end it. You know? I kind of did that with Monster Hunter. Oh, there's a Spearcrest. And so I don't want to get in the habit of, like, starting a playthrough on stream and then just being like, oh no, never mind, I don't like this. I'd like to play through the whole game. These guys are dangerous, dude. I'm not gonna lie. What is it about Elden Ring that pisses you off? What do you find frustrating about it? All I know is that my sister, who doesn't game and sucks at video games, got really into Elden Ring and beat it. So I believe anyone could do it easily. Dude, the thing with... I feel like the thing with almost any game is anybody can beat any game. It's just, do you enjoy it enough? If you enjoy the game, you'll continue to play it. And if you continue to play it, you will eventually beat it. It's really, like, that's why I can't really, like, brag about beating a video game. You know what I mean? It's literally just time investment. Like, do you want to spend the time doing it? Everything in life is like that, right? You can learn anything if you put the time in. Oh, I don't necessarily need one, man. Keep it for yourself. I usually use them for pyromanes. Bubbly. But I got a good pyromane now, you know? And so, if you're not enjoying the game, you're not going to continue playing it. And I think that's kind of my issue with Monster Hunter. Like, I stopped enjoying it. You know? And so, like, the things about Monster Hunter that are bugging me, I know are like, I beat them all, you know? I beat all the things that were, like, annoying me. I just stopped enjoying it. It kind of... I'm actually doing a video on, like, that whole subject of why games put frustration into it. You know, I've been listening to a bunch of game developers, and it's for addiction. And I thought it was. And I'm very averse to things that are addictive like that. I kind of rebel against them, and I think that's why that killed the game for me. Main issue is that I have no idea what's going on, and they punish you for exploring. I don't want to feel like I have to look up a guide for it. I want to look up a guide if I want to learn more. That's why I quit Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1. What you just said is exactly why I quit, because I ran around, didn't know where I was going, and so then I looked up, like, a how-to, and it explained, like, the first couple places to go. So I was like, okay, now I'm on the path, right? Like, I know where I'm going. And then after I got through that section, I then didn't know where I was going again, and I had to look up the next section of what to do. And I realized I'm gonna have to do this the whole game. You know, like, it's just... And yeah, like you said, it's not a thing where you... Like, I don't mind exploring. I really like exploring games. But you get killed, some random thing, the bridge breaks in half and you fall through the floor, right? Like, because you weren't supposed to go that direction, or you're supposed to jump, you know? And it's just like, yeah, it does. It punishes you for it. Yeah, so maybe that's not the game for me. Oh, there's my wyvern. I left this guy here to try to tame that phoenix. Because I knew he would be safe. That's what's so awesome about a wyvern. Like, they're so tough, you can just leave them places. Doesn't even matter. Look, he literally lands in the middle of a fight. What a clown. Did it actually capture all that? I don't think it did. As someone who has Souls experience through watching my friends who love those games play them, I do know that Elden Ring isn't as bad as the Dark Souls games. Haha, you fell to death, but not 100. Yeah. No, that's what, you know. Elden Ring, from what I've heard, is the Monster Hunter Wilds of the franchise. It's the casual, you know, it's the watered down. Oh, gosh. That was not good. That was... It's pretty rough. Just swapping out wyverns here has become a major... major event. Man. Bro, jeez. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have landed on vultures and being impatient. Wonder if 40,000 clay will be enough for your base. Probably not, man. Probably not. It very much is, considering I did get past the boss and made it a decent bit into the game. And you were pretty much just button smashed and blocked, and it worked for a bit until poison from nowhere started happening. Well, I think the an Oasisaurus, the big floating island. Yeah, those things are a little weird. You can revive your creatures in them. They die. If you get their life essence, you can, like, revive them. It seems to me like, the Souls games, Phoenix even kind of pointed this out. I was wondering, like, what's the difference between a Souls-like combat and Monster Hunter? And it seems that Souls games are very simple. You know, dodge at the right time, and you're good to go. You know, there's not all these offsets and combos and, like, 15 different weapons, and the combat seems much more simplified, but also, like, much more punishing, because if you miss that dodge, it seems like everything two-shots you, you know? That's how Liza P was anyway, also. It was like... You really just had to dodge. Or perfect guard. But I don't even think the Souls games have too much perfect guard. That's a cool looking wyvern. Dude, I'm never gonna find a good Meraxes. Monster Hunter combat relies on a lot of animation commitments. Yeah. Which, as I understand, is less so the case in Souls, like, depending on which one. Yeah. Yeah. It seems much more about, like, perfect timing, you know? Perfect guard is brand new to Wilds. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've definitely noticed that. Yeah, the guard is, yeah, I need something over, like, 130. Because I'm looking for, like, boss dinos. 110 would be fine if you're just, like, running caves and stuff. But I'm looking for something for bosses, and so I really like anything over 130, 135. Yeah, the guard is not the greatest in world. Like, it's almost like a desperation move, it seems like. Like, when all else fails, you can guard, you know, as, like, last resort. But the knockback on the guard is so much that it then puts you out of position. Really enjoyed Wild Hearts. Was EA's attempt at a Monster Hunter. Ran like trash and they abandoned it, but the combat was so fun and the gimmick ended up being really cool. Yeah, I have, I actually have that game in my library. I bought it when it was on sale. And, I've never played it. So maybe I should play that. Maybe I should do a playthrough of that. I just think it's such an unpopular game, right? Like, does anybody even care about Wild Hearts? Everybody that I've, like, heard that's played it says it was really good. But it's EA, right? Like, that's what they do, is abandon games. Oh, can I make the gene scanner now? I think it's... I can. Black Pearl, I have all that. I have all that. Let's get some poly just for just in cases. And go back and make the gene scanner. It's really not a bad game. It was just held back by EA, yeah. That's... Yeah, the Sandwyvern Trench is actually pretty loaded, man. See, I've had a lot of these death worms. Oh, here we go. Giving into the gene tracker. Well, I mean, if y'all are cheating. You know. If y'all are gonna be cheaters. I mean, that's what they say in PUBG. I mean, you know, everybody else is cheating. We might as well also, right? I'm not gonna be the only fool out here. I wanted to play on official rates. I do highly recommend it if your PC can run it. The performance is better now, but I honestly would say Wilds is better now. At least on my rig, yeah. I mean, I run Arc. If you can run this game, if you can run this game, you can pretty much put your PC into a SpaceX rocket and control it, because Ark is like, I mean, as you can see, I'm getting about 5 FPS. I can't change the rules of the playthrough. You know, we can't just be willy-nilly adjusting rates just because, you know, we're halfway through. Look at this nonsense. That's what I needed on the... That's what I needed on the island. You know, can't be doing that. Yeah, I see how it is. You've already got all your materials. Oh no. Talk about bad performance. You just said that you got 40,000. See, this is the cheating I'm talking about, man. He's got 40,000 clay, and now he wants to put it on official rates. This is what these official guys, this is what they do. Let me get back to my base. No, the only reason I hadn't made a gene tracker is because I wasn't leveled up. I wasn't high enough level. Because I don't power level. I don't, that's, you know, power leveling is the equivalent of spamming flash pods on Monster Hunter, you know? Oh, there you go. See, competitive. These official guys are competitive, man. You know? You probably will beat, are you saying beat the boss on Gen 1 before I beat the boss on this playthrough? First on my server to beat the Rag boss, and then Lost Colony boss besides 30 Chinese tribes. No, I don't rush games. You were gonna do Gen 1 when it releases. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not a competitive player anymore, man. I don't do it. Like I said, it's almost like drinking alcohol. It's a drug. It's a drug for the ego, and I'm averse to it. I don't do it. You know, it's bad for you. You should stay off that drug. It's the reason I quit PUBG. First thing we need to do is make some more of these, because so I think you were here when me and Kupo were talking about how he doesn't like how games allowed you to play differently, because then it's sort of like it unlevels the playing field, you know? I need wood, really? You know, so if he does an accomplishment in a game and he's playing on hard mode and somebody else is playing on easy, it's not the same. Or if he wants to play sort of blind and figure things out for himself, and somebody else has gone on single player in creative mode and explored everything, then, you know, it's like watching a movie with somebody that knows the ending already. You know what I mean? And none of that bothers me, because I'm playing my own game. I'm playing for me. You know? I'm just playing for me. And I also learned that the faster that you master something, the sooner that you no longer have an interest in playing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the most fun that you're gonna have in a video game is learning it. Once you learn it, now you're starting to get bored of it. So the more you try hard it and try to, like, perfect everything, the quicker... I guess this is for me. This doesn't go for... You may enjoy that. But for me, once I have it perfected, I don't want to do it anymore. My dad said the same thing about learning guitar. He always wanted to learn guitar. He finally learned it. Now he has no interest in playing it. But when he was learning it, he was playing every single night. But now that he's, like, pretty good at it, he just doesn't play anymore. Because it's like, what's the point? He's not going to start a band, you know? And so that's why I, like, purposely I just screw around. Like, I'm just, you know, I'm not... I could easily... I mean, I know Ark well enough to, I could probably beat this map in... I don't know, 4 days? 3 or 4 days? What's... Wow, like, why would I do that? You know? I mean, what, you can speedrun Minecraft in what, 15 minutes? I mean, that's cool if you want to, but you don't care how other people play. I just want to enjoy myself. That's it, man. I just, like, you guys can, you know, if you're trying to speedrun, then there's a fun in trying to speedrun. I can understand that, you know what I mean? But if that's not what I'm trying to do, I just enjoy the immersion of the game that I'm playing, you know? You never understood that why not have the option for both in a game so a wider audience can enjoy it. That's how I feel, but Kupo was saying if you don't enjoy it, play a different game. You know, don't ruin his experience so that everybody can enjoy it. He would rather the game be very polarized and simply, you know, cater to one narrow audience and stay very niche. My whole thing is I get bored when they open server transfers because people bring over the 10,000 melee cartridges and they're not a challenge. So I like to try to beat the boss before that happens. So, yeah, but you don't have to use those 50 million melee cartridges, right? You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, I'm not saying you shouldn't play that way. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying at all. Because, like, I think... What are we missing here? We're just missing turning it on. I think you should play the way that, like, the way that it makes you happy. I'm a very big believer that we have to follow rules in life, you know? Like, video games are one of the only things that we don't have to follow rules. Like, you can play however you want to play in a video game. They don't matter. And so, like, you don't have to justify how you play or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just... They're one of the very few things that we can just... You can do whatever you want to do in them. And that's why I think it's a little bit silly to, like, put rules on people with video games. It's like, dude, I've got... You know, I've got rules on me about everything in life. Why would I want to also make a video game uptight and rigid? You know? It's just not, it's not for me. You're kind of trapped. What happened to you, man? Where are you at? You need a hand? Did you go in the sand wyvern, area? Where's my shovel? Did I drop my shovel in the sky? For certain types of games, I definitely get that. I'm sure if they make it getting over it with an easy mode, it would have been pointless for sure. Yeah, it's a very complex subject. It really is, because I do understand where Kupo's coming from, and I kind of agree with him to some extent. I really do. Because I've had games change for the sake of catering to everybody, and it kind of ruined the game for me. So I do understand where he's coming from. But I also say I also understand that who's to say that my point of view on the game was right in the first place? It's just preference, you know. Wait, let's see. Went down a hole where a skull is, and it's a no-fly zone, so I can't go up. No. It's probably just an ego thing, but having everyone on the server know that I beat the boss without just cheesing it with max stat dinos feels good. Sedine, it is 100% ego. It's 100% ego. And you know what? It's a video game, so it's not that big of a deal that it's 100% ego. You know? It felt good being unbeatable in PUBG. You know, it felt good having an 8 KD and an 80% win rate and all that stuff. It's just ego, you know, like it's what gives you some fun in life, right? Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to change the way you play. No, this is pre-cheaters. So go back and get it with grapples. What's going on, Mr. Zion? Just came from your imprint video. Oh, cool. Did it help you? Yeah, you're a competitive PvE player, and that's cool, man. I wouldn't try to change that. If that is what makes you happy, then that's how you should play. Like, that's cool. You know, like, I can tell, I can see the way that you play is with drive. You know? Still in the process of it. Oh, cool, man. Well, I hope it helps you out a little bit. There was a guy asking about how to do that during a live stream, and so that's why I ended up making that video. Gonna play single player. I love servers, but hate people's rates. I like faster taming. You're welcome to play on this if you want to. It's 8x taming. And it's 5x harvest rates. I guess I lost my shovel. Oh, I know what happened to it. It's when I dumped all my inventory into everything else. Fast breeding though. Yeah, I have that too. We were literally in the process of conversating about this whole Zadine's like, bro, soon as he needed to breed, those rates went sky high, dude. I am a believer that my dinos, they need to procreate. They need to go forth and be fruitful. Let's see. He's ready to mate. She'll be ready to mate. It takes about 10 minutes. What is it, about 10 or 15 minutes between breeding? And then the growth rates are about 30 minutes. 1 hour. Because I just want to play the game. I don't really see the point of like just saying like, oh, I'm gonna wait, you know. Oh, not enough inventory. It's conquest. It just, if you go if you click on the Discord link that's in the chat, and then message me. Send me a message. I'll just DM me on Discord. I will, I'll send you the info for it. I like to, so my thing is, like, I like to play the game, and there's so much content in Ark that, I know the theory is if you have the rates high, everybody gets finished early. It's like it only takes you a certain amount of time to beat the map, and then everything's over. But, I mean, that's just playstyle. So me and this guy Zadine in the chat that you see right here that just got his first HP mutation on his Meraxes. Congratulations. I'm going to take some credit for that because I have high breeding rates. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't be celebrating that mutation for probably another 3 or 4 days. So it's an early birthday gift, thanks to me. But, like, me and him are playing, and he's way ahead of me. Like, he's way... this dude's, like, got boss armies, right? Because we just play totally different. You know what I mean? And he's a whole lot better at me than the game. And so, I will be playing on this map for a while. You know? Even with boosted rates. He'll finish, like, he'll probably finish an official map before I finish this map with boosted rates, just because we play so different. What's going on, Mr. Phoenix? How are you doing? Glad to see you back in the chat. But yeah, you've been waiting a whole day? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's honestly another reason I'm playing so safe, is because, I don't want to die, right? I'm playing hardcore mode, and so I don't want to die. Losing my mind on night train to chill. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Let's see. The good old Gene scan. Look at this, encouraging me to cheat. Text you. As soon as I get to a spot, I'll open my phone up and I'll send you the info. No, it's self-imposed hardcore. I'm playing hardcore, but these other lightweights are not. You know, they don't. They're just. I'm just joking. I keep messing with Zadine because he's going. Is it mod heavy? It's a little mod heavy. I have about 24 mods on it. It's mostly modded creatures, and you can take a look at it. No, I just have this one map, man. I don't have a cluster or anything like that. I usually play single player, but single player was playing so bad for me. I decided to try on a server. I'll send you the info, and then you can take a look at it and see if it is for you. Alrighty, there you go. Can probably try Scorched Earth. That's a new map for me. Still haven't actually died besides something stupid happening with the new map. I still like to think I haven't actually died. Well, dude, that's... So, Zadine, that's why I'm going so ridiculously careful. Because I don't know what's out there. Right? Like, I would have never flown down that hole. I'll tell you what I did. I went and explored, you know, the little oasis area? I wasn't sure if I could fly in that, right? And so I flew over it, and I was like, ugh. I'm pretty positive I can fly down there, but I'm not taking the chance. And I didn't fly down there. Like, I'm just being super, super careful. What's going on, Potato? That's an easy name. Where was this Meraxes that my gene scanner lied to me about? I've never even played Ark, but I like watching gameplay because of Granty. Granty is the king of 100-day playthrough videos, huh? Yeah, he's pretty good, man. You're ever... Too much download, take too long to let me download it. Hey, no problem, man. I get it. What's your coordinates? Oh, there he is. Finally. I'm a little... Yeah, I don't know how, This guy better be a 150. Ugh. 5. Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do, man. You're gonna have to die. Yeah, you're living in the trench, right? You're gonna have to die. Get to a safe place. Cryo your wyvern. Get in, like, a place that is easy to get to. I've never been there, so I have no idea. Kill yourself with your implant. I don't know if you know that. You can open your inventory if you're watching. You can hover over your implant, and when this red respawn available in 0, now if you just hold down E on keyboard, I don't know what it is on controller, you'll die. And then you can respawn at your base, and you can... I don't know what I can bring you. Yeah, I'm not going near that hole. Just grapples, I have a crossbow. A die hotkey, you love that? I know, right? So you watch just Granty, Potato, or do you watch other ones? Yeah, but how's he gonna get out, Bubbly? Like, if he brings you, he's gonna have to jump down in the death hole. Baron 2, nice. So you like the 100-day playthrough format, Potato? I can't get used to it, man. You know, I kind of like the, I like the slower, like, I like to see what happens more as they play. but it's a big time commitment. You know what I'm saying? So I watched, have you ever watched, there's a guy named ButchX3. He did an ARC playthrough. He's a variety creator. Content itself and how it's presented. Yeah, he's very good. No, don't get me wrong. His stuff is... Like, certain content creators I can watch that do stuff like that. There's a guy that does Minecraft, and he does... Yeah, Zadine. One of the reasons is because I know too much. Right? I kind of know too much. I'm like, oh, okay. I know how to do it, and it's like, But, I watch a guy called Forge Labs who makes kind of similar content on Minecraft, and it's really cool. Like, I really like why it's just entertaining the way he does it. It's not really 100-day playthroughs. Zadine don't want nowhere near. You don't want nowhere near that, man. He's the goat from out of my... Yeah, you've watched it, man. He's funny, man. I used to play Minecraft, and I started watching his stuff. Dude, I'd watch a 3-hour video of his. And my wife would be like, how can you watch 3 hours of Minecraft? And I'm like, I could just listen to it at work. Like, he's such an idiot. It's just the way he comes across. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, you feel like those 100-day videos are whack. Doesn't feel like they actually ever do 100 days. That's because most of them don't. I'm not saying Granty doesn't. I'm not, like, criticizing how they do it. Only he knows, you know what I mean? Which doesn't really matter, because people aren't really watching it for that. You know what I mean? Like, it really is, like he said, it's just entertainment. You know what I mean? It's purely entertainment, and so it's like, I guess it's the difference between, you know, going to see a live band and listening to a studio album. It's like, who cares if they edited that studio album to make it perfect? You're just listening to entertainment. I just like to see the actual experience, you know? But ButchX3 has, I think, probably my favorite ARC playthrough. Man, dude, I'm never gonna get good Meraxes. Just watched an 8-hour ARC video yesterday. I don't think I've ever watched an 8-hour one. I think the longest one I watched for ARC was probably 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, I'm just never, ever gonna be able to get this. I did watch that ARC breakdown explaining the lore. That was actually really cool. That's exactly what I do. I listen to a lot of them at work because I get tired of listening to music. So I'll just put them on in the background. Oh well, at least the levels are getting lower. So they're easier to kill. You know? Where are we going now? Yeah, so like I wouldn't fly down there. I wanted to. You jump down in that hole with him. I'm not getting in that hole, man. I don't know where it is. And I don't want nothing to do with it, dude. Because I can't, you know, the other thing on a modded server, you can't really roll it back. Sometimes it doesn't work. What's going on, Hydreigon? Get in the hole. I'm not getting in that hole. That dude fell in a hole where it dismounts you from your flyer. And he he wants somebody to come get him. And I'm not. Looks like a fun day of weather tomorrow for you. What's the weather gonna be like? Dude, where I live in the summer, from now until October, it will be the exact same weather all summer, which will look just like this. This is what it looks like for 4 months. It will just be sunny and hot. Not terribly hot, but like decently hot. Man, what is this guy doing chilling way out in the middle of the desert? Is he taking me outside the map? Okay. What time is it for me? It's 4:30 in the afternoon. For you, it is 12:50 a.m. for me. It's the middle of the night. I am an overnight streamer. Oh, dude. There's too many. Oh, the UK? Someplace across the world. Potato. So you're not like in Asia or something. Ireland. What's the country that eats potatoes? Is it Ireland? Could ask AI. I could say what countries are currently 4:30 in the afternoon. I was gonna say New Zealand or Australia just because it's like I know of those countries. I think Zadine's from Australia. It's not Ireland. Got a bunch of Australians. Aren't you from Australia? Somebody's from Australia. Bros from Satan's armpit. Why do people keep saying that? I thought somebody said that. Someone's from Australia. Bubbly's from Australia. Okay, okay, okay. You're from Australia. Okay. Well, I apologize. I don't want to offend Zadine because he told me he hates people from Australia. So that's like an insult to him. Nah, I'm joking. That's right. You said you're from UK and you're dual citizenship. What are the giant spiders in art called? Aranios? Because we have them in our room. Dude, I tell you what, man. Y'all have some crazy insects. I mean, every country's got their share of, like, kind of insane creatures. But there's something about insects, man. Yeah, y'all got those Aranios crawling around. Don't die to fall damage. No, I did hear. So, Bubbly, is it true that people in Australia have a bit of a rivalry going with people from New Zealand. I knew a guy from New Zealand. He actually built the furniture in The Lord of the Rings. His name was Patrick. This dude was a crazy good carpenter, and I would work with him all the time, and he would talk about how the Australians and the New Zealand's, like, they kind of don't get along, you know? Like, love, hate. Yeah, yeah. It's probably like the US and Canada. Bro, I know some high-end carpenters, man. You'd be like, what I've done in my real life. Maybe that's why I'm not competitive in video games. Yeah, he was one of the best carpenters I've ever worked with. And that is saying a lot, because I've worked on some of the nicest houses in America. But yeah, it's probably like the US and Canada, you know? Like we don't really dislike each other. We just talk like we do. You know, like we it's kind of like a husband and wife, like they fight. But at the end of the day, they love each other, you know what I mean? It's like great friends, but we're also mortal enemies. Yeah, right? It's just like, you know, we're better than them, you know, and so we have that rivalry going on. And they would say the same thing about us. Like, ah, Americans. Dang Americans. Losers. You haven't heard of any rivalry, huh, Bubbles? Bubbly? It is, Larry. It is. Yeah, it's just like what makes the world go round, you know what I mean? They wait at the bottom of pools. Oh, dude, that I've seen. There's a video out there of one on a lady's wall. And bro, it's the size of a squirrel. And I'm like, like, you get your shoe for that? Sydney funnel web. Deadliest insect venom in the world. I've heard, no, I've heard of the funnel web spiders. No, I've looked all that stuff up, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, every country has their share of... Oh, that looked like an alpha. At least he helped me kill this thing. I'll pass on looking that up. Dude, that's I would actually I don't either. I don't mind spiders. Like, if I see one in my house, I catch it and throw it outside. Like with a piece of paper or something. Like, I don't grab them. I have a phobia with cockroaches. Cockroaches are absolutely disgusting. I can't mess with a cockroach. But a spider doesn't really bother me. But dude, those massive ones like that y'all have, that's a different thing. That's like a whole different deal. Of course, they're all the way on the other side of the map. Box jellyfish, yeah. They don't need to exist on the same planet. Two cockroaches crawl on me in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, dude. That literally gives me chills just hearing that. I cannot stand them. When I was a kid, I have like an actual traumatic experience from them. I lived in New Orleans where they're huge and they fly. It's the big ones with wings. You free, you got out of there, huh? And I was taking a bath. I was probably like 6. And I was laying with I was in a bath and I was laying where my ears were kind of underwater, just laying in the tub. And I kind of heard like this noise. And I open my eyes, and there's a roach flying towards me, lands in between my legs, on top of me, but my body's underwater, right? But he's like over where my body would be. So if I come out of the water, he's gonna get on me. Dude, I don't know how, but I like slid up the wall of the tub, and I was sitting there just screaming. My mom busts through the door, comes and gets me. And ever since then, man, dude, if I see a roach, I'm going the other way. You know? It's like, nah, I'm out of here. I do not like them. In the north, you can't swim on any beach because of jellyfish. I believe it. Yeah, those things are... See, they're over there. I'm gonna check these drops. Tend to have a ton of brown recluse here. Oh, those are horrible, man. They had those in Louisiana too. Not big for like half the year. They want to shake your clothes before putting them on. Those things are terrible. I've known people who have gotten bit by brown recluse, and it makes like a big rotten hole in your skin. Woke up at 3 a.m. and felt something crawling on me. Dude, that's... If your president starts a nuclear war, at least they will still survive. Oh, that's funny. All the politicians, too. Was bit by one 4 years ago. Dude. That's wild. Was it bad? How bad was that? Oh, I want to get one of these things, too. These make the map a little harder as well. They clap their hands when they get mad, and it sends out a shockwave. See, they got, like, electrical charge. And it sends a shockwave out that knocks you out of the air. Yeah, the roaches will survive, man. And then they'll get radiation boosts, and they'll have wait, where's my shovel? I got rid of my shovel. Okay. Let's go back to looking for a Merax. Evidently there's one behind me. You somehow escaped being bitten by anything too painful in your 18 years? Dude. I've been fortunate. The only thing I've ever really got stung by was a hornet. Bald-faced hornet. That sucker hurt. But no snake bites or anything like that. Yeah, Fallout Roachzilla. Dude will have radiation boosters, and he'll be the size of a truck. Can you imagine if, like, where is this thing? Can you imagine if, like, insects were the size of dogs? Like an ant? Can you imagine, like, a dog-sized ant? You know how fast they would be? Bro, they'd be running like 200 miles an hour. Instantly. Like, it would just instantly go to 200 miles an hour. Man. Wasn't too bad because I went to the doctor immediately, but still have a small hole in your leg. Like, they cause necrosis, but does that clear up? Really hot, cycling ice packs all day. For like a week and a half. Wow. Yeah, we don't have those here. Where I live, the only thing we have is black widows. And we do have a, like, it's pretty common. Like, they're always in my garage. Wait, there's another one? That was kind of risky in hardcore mode. If ants got any bigger, they would probably just take over the world. Not even an exaggeration, man. Not as common. Yeah, that's the only poison spider we have here, and I don't know. They say the recluse is worse. I think the recluse is more likely to bite you simply because if it gets in you, like you said, your clothes, things like that. None of that stuff is anything I want to mess with. Dude, so these Meraxes are out in the deserts, man. Just out in the dunes. I don't think the Black Widow kills people very often at all. 45. I mean, they can, but it's super rare. Yeah, the stuff that you guys have is super deadly. Like the worst on the planet, right? The snakes too, right? Like your box jellyfish. Don't y'all have those man-of-wars also? A redback is similar to a Black Widow. I think Black Widow is like their reputation does not necessarily match their true stats in terms of like killing people and stuff like that. Oh, there's one out there too. I'll tell you what, the gene scanner, man. Zadine, if you haven't tried this thing, it is definitely the way to go. Look how easy it is to find them. It just points you right to them. I don't know if you knew about this, but it's definitely good. It's not helping me find what I'm looking for, you know? Yeah, check it out, Zadine. Bubbly, that's the Spino thing, right? It's this thing, right? Isn't it? Yeah, you have to shoot the top sail. Well, you're an official player, Zadine. I understand that. You know what I mean? But that's not how I roll. You know, I've accomplished a lot in my life, and video games is a thing in my life that I don't really care about. Achievements. I've stayed married almost 20 years to an Italian. Oh wait, we got to take care of these vultures, huh? And so I've accomplished, you know, plenty. Oh, look at that, a 161. That long neck could have been better. Bro's picking on my Merax. Oh, he could have killed him. So the way that you have to you tame those things. I don't know the exact process, but you have to shoot. You have to shoot the sail, just the sail, with fire arrows or a flamethrower. I don't know if you could use a fire wyvern, but basically you have to use a fire attack on just the sail, and that causes them to like overheat. I can't remember the exact taming process. I watched a video on it. Don't tell Kupo. And it's something like that. There may be more to it than that, or maybe that's all you do. But you have to have a creature that you can just tank a bunch of damage. That's where your, you know, that's where your creature with like tons of HP would come in. I'm gonna end up taming one, but not... I mean, dude, honestly, if I can't find good Meraxes, whatever you call these things, I might switch to using those for the bosses. Because this is getting a little bit absurd. Man, this area is laggy. I would love to actually visit Australia, though. I wish the flight wasn't so far. Because I don't like flying to begin with. And it's a fortune. The tickets are really expensive. But I was looking at the... the snorkeling down there. Yeah, the Facilissucus is cool. He's, that's a fun tame. They harvest flint like crazy. They go underneath the sand, and you can just cruise into rocks, and they harvest flint like nothing else. But yeah, I was looking... I like snorkeling a lot, and I was looking... y'all have the Great Barrier Reef out there, don't you? Got some, like, incredible snorkeling out there with the great white sharks. Yeah, I was looking at that, and I was like, dang, man, that looks absolutely crazy. Yeah, all of the nature that y'all have, I would love to see. I wouldn't love to, like, see some of the nature. You know, it doesn't go for everything. Yeah, maybe I will switch and maybe go after... I don't really have a tanky... Dude, I wonder if you can... yeah, I think you have to wait until it's dying, but it is still very pretty. Dude, that is what's so sad to hear. I was actually seeing that. That kind of all the reefs in the entire world are not doing the greatest. Finally. Oh, look at his... Oh, man, look at his HP. Well, he's got stamina. Okay, well... I mean, I gotta tame him. I don't have a choice. You know? Let me go back home. No, I know. I'm just joking. I just need melee. But the stamina would be good, you know? Stamina's a vital stat, so... I'll go get my shovel. I'll go get my babies to throw out on my boosted rates. That's a Zadine question. So how long do you think it'll take to beat Gen 1, Mr. Zadine, since you're into the competitive side of, you know, you play with a purpose. You're on a mission. I can tell. I see you flying around on your little Desmo, and you got places to go. You're not just kind of wandering around like me. Like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna hit the trench. I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this. Like, you're that guy that's like thinking 3 steps ahead, you know? So what do you think you're gonna be able to do? Didn't play Gen 1 a lot. See, that's another thing. I've never played Gen 1. So I want to just experience Gen 1. Yeah, it is. Don't kill it. I'm coming to tame it. And you can have a baby. Probably about a month, month and a half. Yeah. Where am I going? Dude, I'm such an idiot. I do this in my car when I'm driving. Just be like, wait, wasn't my exit 3 miles back? $79.77 is where it's at. Yeah, that's where I just left him. I dropped a waypoint and I'm gonna tame it. It's not fully focused on the boss. I want to get all the new creatures, build a nice base. Ungodly amounts of resources and beat every single mission on the map. Isn't that the one that has all those missions? Like, it sends you out on all these different missions. I watched something like a year ago on it. It's like really grindy. All the new pirate stuff they're adding. Depends on how jank the missions are. Did it on Evolved, however they might have changed it. I was hearing a lot of people complain about some of the missions. Yeah, I'll probably do it. I'll probably do a Genesis playthrough. I'm gonna try to be this. So this map is not 100% finished, right? So, you know, I wonder if I made the shovel. And I did. Look, I made the shovel in the smithy and I left it. Wow, it's just unbelievable. Level 25. Level 25. We'll take 3 just in case. Actually, we know that they don't take 3. So we're not going to waste. You know, because we're going to end up with all of these level 25 wyverns, and then we're not going to have anything to do with them. Wait, that's not him. Where's the timer on the thing? What happened to the little peckers? Is that me, or did they not show up for a minute? Losing my mind. Hated missions, but I'm here for it if they have them. That's it, man, if they're part of it. I've never even looked at the map much. Add new sea forts and procedural islands in the ocean. For some reason, the ocean biomes always crash for you, so there's missions were a pain to complete. Oh, dude. That's... I have stutters, as you guys can see, like the game will stutter. This map is definitely kind of bad. I mean, obviously it's not finished, so they're gonna have that, but what gloves you have? 148 deserts. I have like 5 pair of gloves. Up to the locations and everything. Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. For some reason, Lost Colony outposts. 3 weeks practice in every mission uninvolved, learning where all the resources and creatures spawn. Dang, man. You're as dedicated to the game as I was to PUBG. Like, I hear the enthusiasm. Oh no, I'm good, man. I got tons, dude. I have literally like 5 or 6 pair. Let's get away from this guy. Wait, I don't want him to aggro on me. Oh. Why does it do that? Stupid thing. Actually. Dude, he sounded close, huh? That thing sounded super close. Okay. Now we can throw him at him. I mean, this is about as easy of a tame as it gets. Alrighty, Mr. Potato. Thanks for checking out the stream, man. Have a good one. Is he even hitting it? He can't hit it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Seriously? There we go. Now he's hitting. I don't know why that. Dude. The whole mechanic is to oh man, you'd be gone for a while. Have fun taming them. Hey, thanks for checking out the stream and everything, man. Thanks for hanging out. Look at this, man. There we go. Okay, stop, guys. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. Oh, wow. That almost got him in one. There we go. Yes, step on him. This has got to be like under his feet. Oh. Oh, he's got him now. Oh, stop. How is he missing him? There it is. There we go. That is like the absolute easiest tame ever. Okay. What's his stamina gonna be? Oh, I can't bite either. Look at that. Must be this particular spot's bugged. What is the stamina gonna be, Zadine? I'm gonna say 49. Did about a quarter of my base. Yeah, man. It takes a ton, dude. Didn't you say it's farmable? 49 stamina. Let's see. 48. Dude, we were off by 1. 36 melee is not horrendous. So now I got stamina, I got HP. I just need a melee one. 48 stamina is actually awesome. There's another one back there. Clay rocks all over the map that give paste and clay. Oh, really? They give cementing paste. Look at this. Yeah, see the gene scanner, man. Just I don't know why you didn't tell me about this earlier. Dude, this is like less odds than getting mutations. I guess it's better than flying around not seeing them at all. At least I'm finding them. Yeah, I was actually going to go down in that oasis area and tame a toad for cementing paste, so that's pretty cool that don't have to worry about that. So yeah, maybe I should stick with Iceborne instead of Elden Ring. Sounds like Elden Ring might be. Because I was gonna do a blind playthrough on it. You know, I'd like to not like look everything up. Elden Ring's a pain, is it? You don't like it either, Hydrogron? Well, and the other thing about it, I'm not a person who figures those types of things out very easily. Like, I'm not one of those people who... Dude, these things are all out in the desert, and it's crazy. I'm not one of those people who can, like, find clues and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That rope hanging from the wall means there's a passageway to the left. 115. Oh, he scratched his neck. You saw that? Souls games have trained me to smack every wall to make sure they are real. Dude, a playthrough that I saw, they had a guy doing that. I think it was Asmongold. He was going around. He was hitting walls. Because evidently some of them are secret passageways you got to break down. I played Lies of P. I really liked Lies of P, but I do like it was hard, man. It was like so freaking hard. But I really loved the story. Like the whole game itself was really good. And the game was not frustrating. Like it was the combat was frustrating. The game itself was like great, but the actual fights were like some of them were really good. But a lot of them were so annoying. Did I pass one up? Just the way that they would have like 3 different attacks that looked identical when they would start up their attack. But they would all have different timings. It might be the same attack, but they would have a slightly different delay timing. And it was like, man. Then they'd have a 4th attack that looked almost identical. And that attack would be like a grab attack instead of just a actual melee hit. And if you use this, like, if you tried to perfect guard that attack, you would get grabbed. It was like, oh man. It's a pretty punishing game. I remember that one wall that looked like 50 tries to break down a wall. Oh no, so it's not like you just hit each one once. Where is this thing? Like, that's where I came from. Oh my gosh, they just respawn that quick, huh? Dude, he's actually probably worth taming. I mean, it's the minimum that I would tame. But he's definitely worth taming. Every other wall is one hit and it will reveal. There's one that is troll and needs like 50 to break. Dude, I'm telling you, I've been really looking up. I've been looking up and listening to a lot of podcasts and stuff about developers and how they design games, because I've been really thinking a lot about why I would rather fight a boss that will beat me multiple times compared to some, you know, a Vespoid hitting me while I'm trying to carve something, right? Like certain things irk me more. And why they put that in the game in the first place, you know? Like, they know it's going to tick off players to chase Rathalos around. Like, what's the reason for putting all of that in the game in the first place? You know what I mean? Right, everybody hates it, so why would they put it in the game? You know? These are billion-dollar corporations. Like, they do everything for a reason. So it's like, what is the actual reason for all of these different design elements in these games? And it's really, I'm doing a video on it and it's been really interesting researching it. Um, it's way more complicated than I initially thought. I mean, it's like deep, deep, deep level psychology. Which I kind of figured, because it's like they all do it. They're not doing it, you know, by accident. They're doing it on purpose. They see that everybody hates it. They see that a lot of people quit over it, right? You know what I mean? Like, they know people are going to quit over this. Why would they do it, you know? Still can't comprehend how that guy discovered that. It doesn't it kind of seem crazy? Like, but then if you watch speedrunners, if you watch speedrunners test maps and test things, it's like, guys, y'all need to get a girl, you know? You definitely need to get a woman in your life. I was watching a guy speedrun that game only up, that parkour style game. I don't know if y'all saw that. It was like a year ago, I guess it was. And man, this guy was speedrunning this nonsense and he would fall off. It was just like nothing phases him. Monster Hunter has ways to circumvent every annoyance. It's just so unnecessary to expect new players to figure that stuff out. And they don't, and what I'm learning is it's much more complicated than that, right? It's not a fail. You know what I mean? It's not a failure that, because it seems like, oh, they implemented this really stupid, and people are not gonna really, they're not gonna figure this out on their own easily, right? And so that means like because that's how I kind of used to look at it. I was like, wow, these guys really failed at, you know, Rathalos is to teach you, because that's what you kind of hear. Rathalos is to teach you to use whatever, flash pods, you know? And it's like, guys, y'all really failed. Could have done this a lot better. This wasn't the greatest way to implement this. Look at this. This is... Did he kill both of them? What happened to my second one? Dude, I swear this game. You know? I somehow did Renee's full quest in Elden Ring fully blind on my first run. Pretty happy about that one. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. It looks really cool. Like, I've only seen, you know, certain boss fights, like little bitty clips of it. Gotta go get another... Jeez. It did ascend to the stratosphere. Yeah, like it like went into the mesh or something, huh? Games trying to adapt to the age of the internet. The devs almost expect you to learn from other players and to share information. That's the kind of stuff I always thought that's what it was. And according to this guy who designs, he's a level design, like he's a designer of this exact thing we're talking about. And it's none of that. It is it's all about triggering dopamine and triggering addiction behaviors in people. And so there are like 6 different dopamine loops that games try to trigger. And after I was listening to this, I was like, dude, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense why there's RNG grind. That's gambling. You know, all of it. I was like, this is, yeah, okay. Makes sense. It doesn't make sense why I keep getting lost trying to go to my base that is basically marked between green and red ob. You know, Larry, and I think that's what bugs me. I think in the back of my mind, I feel it. I feel the manipulation. Because he said it's active manipulation. From the moment you open the game, the music, the lighting, everything is, like, designed. Which is cool, right? Like, it's entertainment, right? Like, it's, you know... Yeah, surprise mechanics. Like, there's all these things that go into it, and it's very thought out. So let's say you have a let's say you have an egg run, right? One of Monster Hunter's egg runs, and let's say that the egg run is just 30 minutes of you transporting one egg from the nest back to your base. And it's flat ground, and it's 100% chance that you're going to be able to accomplish it. Nothing is going to come attack you. It's simply, oh, look, he had a HP mutation. It's too bad. Nothing's going to kill you. It's 100% success rate. That's very boring. Right? So let's say you have the same egg mission. Like, that doesn't do anything for anybody. So if you have the same egg mission, but there's 10 eggs, and on the way back, a monster attacks you and you drop one of your eggs. But there's only 9 monsters. You can't see them. They spawn. And on one of the trips back, it's not going to spawn, or you're going to kill all 9. It's either going to take you 9 trips, or it may not spawn during one of these trips. It's random. Now, you don't know any of this. So the first time you do this egg thing, like, you keep getting attacked, breaking the egg, going back. You have 10 eggs, and there's only 9 monsters that are possibly going to come. So that means it's still 100% guarantee. If you play it through, you will win 100% of the time, but the player doesn't know that. So the player feels like he got lucky on that 8th time and he finally got it. And so it's like a way of artificially inducing a challenge that's really not even there, but the player thinks it's there. You know? We're throwing out eggs, man. Oh, wait. Not you. And that's just like one thing, you know? Wouldn't that have been funny if my guy would have went over there and started getting attacked and I get killed on the easiest tame in the entire game? These little babies are tough, man. Dino? No, I haven't. I don't know that I'll get one. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, that's the wrong one. 37 melee. We're getting better numbers. Like, yeah, the floor over here is all messed up. Dude, I've got to get into the 40s. I mean, you can't have a proper boss army with 30s for melee. But yeah, Larry, I'm kind of with you. See, you're pretty into the mods. I really am, man. I'm kind of torn on that because I know a lot of people frown against them. But you didn't notice Bubblies. Oh, what's a Spino? What's a Spino doing in the desert? That's an Imperiorium or something like that. Yeah, Larry, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Because honestly, it's like I'm either going to quit the game or just use mods. And if people want to say stuff, which I know they are. I mean, dude, like I said, they'll tell you something for using flash pods too many times. Ooh, another 140. Why do they all have... Look at the melee on that thing, dude. He's not even worth taming. Is he even worth taming? Oh, vampiric. Isn't that a good trait? I'm gonna use up all my babies. But yeah, the mods, like, I did a mod to where I can just buy gems. Now, I'm going to just throw my wyverns out and let them start procreating because I'm a big believer in that. You know? A relieved dino is a happy dino. I definitely need some more space. Let's see. Let's get a mail. What was that? Lightning? Poison? Oh, that's that sand wyvern I got. And a poison. All right. Gonna try to find a greater Yudi and then just send the monkey boss, I think. Those Udis look awesome, man. I really do like them. Oh, level 90. Catching up to you, man. Having a flyer really makes the game faster. Imagine playing this map without one. I think I'd rather play this map without one compared to the island, dude. At least this map's open and you can travel. Man, the island was such a struggle. And the other thing about it is this map has really good drops. And the island has abysmal drops. Guess we're out of, we are out of cryopods in the old cryo chamber. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use mods. I think I'm gonna use, you know, I think I'll use the mod that allows you to purchase gems with monster material. Or meld gems with the monster material. That way I don't have to do special events on specific days to get the golden tickets. And then I think I'll use extra drops, like just a boosted drop rate. And that'll just make things, I think, you know, a big part of it, Larry, is the fact that I'm playing it like, oh no, not you. I'm playing it after the fact. Dude, these cryopods are a little bugged. I'm not playing it when it came out. So like Wilds, like I guess what I'm trying to say is if I played World when it came out, it would be a lot different because there'd be no rush at all, you know? You're just playing it and you're kind of waiting on content, you're waiting on updates, right? Like you have a lot of time in between updates. Kind of very similar thing that happened with Wilds. Oh shoot, what did I do? I threw pancake at him. Get over here. Wow. That would have sucked. What's going on, Pillow? How are you, man? Welcome to the server. Yeah, it is cool looking, isn't it? Yeah, this map is really neat looking. Man, that almost does 100%. Yeah, so exactly, right. So almost all the quests you get after high rank Arkfeld didn't exist. I got to them over the course of a month instead of all of them blasted in my face at once. Exactly. That, I think that's kind of... That's kind of the, that's kind of the problem when you're playing it and you have everything available. You go through it a lot faster. What's he doing? Oh, he's stomping on him because he's behind him. Okay, that works. Nice. Oh, 47 in food. I'm building a super. Building a super Merax. Eventually we're going to have a monster. You can fight Safi whenever you please. You don't have to wait a couple of weeks. The experience of playing Monster Hunter game from day one is very enjoyable. Makes it way less stressful. Yeah. Tame that sailed creature. Actually, you know what I think I am going to try to? Let me swap wyverns. I'm going to actually test that out. Yeah, Scorched is a cool map, especially how much it contrasts the island. Yeah, going from tropical to a scorched desert is smart. It is nice. Yeah, I really like it. And honestly, I didn't like it that much the first time I played it. But like you said, now that I've been on the islands for so long, I'm kind of ready for something like this. Golly. Dang. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get Fire Wyvern. Just chilling in my tiny tower till sunrise. I saw that tower. I like that. I've never really thought of doing it that way. It's actually a really good idea to stay safe. See, I think I'll try the mods and, you know, make the game less grindy. And then, see how it goes. And I think I'll just enjoy it a lot better. Because I find that, like, a lot of the enjoyment I get out of Monster Hunter is making the weapons. Keeps you out of the way and you can see all the ruffians. It's definitely a good idea. It keeps you up in the water, but you're up high so you can see what's going on. Yeah, like, I like all that. Like, I'm not a person, I see everybody saying, like, oh, you know, the Ardean weapons make things useless and everything, and I guess stat-wise, that's probably true. 20. I'm actually just going to try to tame it. See how it works. I don't want to do a high level one because Imperio is heating up. Survive to make it overheat. I think this is how you do it. He's overheating. I don't know that I'm doing this right. Guardian weapons will be useless come master rank, it doesn't matter. Yeah, well that's another thing is like, why is he not overheating? Okay, this isn't working. No taming effectiveness. That's not gonna work. That was another thing I kind of was thinking, and even Kupo was like, well, why are you grinding high rank gear if you're gonna start Iceborne? It's gonna be irrelevant. Because I was complaining about how grindy making sets was. And I think that makes the point even more so. It's like, if this gear is basically obsolete, why is it so grindy? You know? That kind of like really makes my point. Like, if it's not going to be something that's going to carry you through the whole game. Now Fire Wyvern doesn't work. I had to try it, Zadine. Had to try it. I wonder if that elephant could tank it. I have that big elephant. I'm going to try something else. And so, that's kind of like the Ardian weapons, or any of the weapons. It's kind of like, man, if they're this grindy, I don't want to spend all this time building a weapon that then I'm never going to use. So I've never really been a meta type person. I've always been like, okay, if this looks cool, I want to use it. You know, what is it going to take me? An extra 2 minutes to beat a monster? Like, I don't care. Let's see. I think I had... Oh, I think it's in here. I have a flamethrower. Yeah, but don't you shoot the sail with, And then the ammo for that is... How do you make flame propellant? Wait, do you craft that in the smithy? Or in the, what's it called? Fabricator? Does not look like it. That's got to be a fabricator item. Oh, don't tell me that. It's a chem bench? Well, that's the end of that idea. Because I don't feel it. Well, I guess I could use cross, but how do you... No, you have to still use the propellant. Well, that's that. I guess we're not doing that. I guess we'll continue going after... Kind of, yeah, you can actually. Let's see. Cactus sap. Let's go get us some cactus sap. Can this dude get it with his taunt? Yes. Holy crap. 300. Wyverns, see? That's... I think they are probably my favorite dino. And I'm using the most useless one. Poison. Because like I said, I don't care about meta. You know, they look the coolest. Oh, there we go. And then, which creature should I use to sit on? Let me see. Wish I had a stego. If I had a stego, it would be amazing. That's probably not gonna be the greatest. Do you have to let them hit you? Or could you run around them? No, they have to hit you, huh? To exhaust themselves. on a pyro. No, I think they have to bite you. Biting overheats them. Swiping with the claws cools them down. So you literally have to have them attack you. He won't do. This guy was a baby. Yeah. Oh, I got 2 more eggs. That's good. 35 HP. 28. 38, so I improved my HP. 28, and what did I have? 37 melee? Yeah, it still kind of sucks. I don't want to use these guys just in case they get... I'll take this one because he's... at least... I just want to see if you can, Wow, their HP level's up pretty good. There we go. Will he work? Scorched Meraxes. He got more levels that quick, huh? Oh, look at that saddle. Can you shoot off of him? You cannot shoot off of him, you stupid thing. Healing infusion, bite to heal. Oh, no way. But maybe I could like jump off. Do Wilds quests was helping a friend farm decos. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm gonna finish Iceborne. And I just think I'll use mods. You know? If people say stuff, I'll just make fun of their mom. Those kind of games, people are going to say stuff anyway. It drains your food rapidly. Oh, okay. Just stood in front of a Doshagama, stabbed out, chatting here for like 30 seconds and only managed to do half my health. I looked at my health and honestly considered not healing until it died. So you have upgraded armor, I take it. The monsters, well, the monsters in the story portion and even the high rank portion, that I would definitely say like they're not as dangerous as in World. It took a lot of effort to concentrate to get that thing out. How do you do this? does not take propellant. You know? 3,500 hours and I don't know how to use the flamethrower. It's not surprising. It was non-tempered, not sure what star level. I guess we're back to making flamethrower ammo. Dual quest with Arkveld and Deshugaman like a million decos. We're popped in SOS and we handled the Dosh. By the time he died, we got the other two. And an Arkveld was gone in 3 minutes. Yeah. It's wild. I haven't done a single SOS in World. Flamethrower ammo. Gasoline. It's easy to make. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't have oil. I have oil. No way I don't have oil. I know for a fact I've got oil someplace. I hate being all scattered like this. No oil. Wow. Well. I guess we're back to looking for Meraxes, because this is just not working out. Never played with randoms. Oh, is it unlocked? I'll pull some out of there as I make my way that way. I saw it. I know where it's at. Didn't know what I was doing, even enough to even know that was a thing. Yeah, a dino though. Never played with randoms for reasons I didn't understand until later. Turns out Rise on PC is region locked without mods and matchmaking simply barely works. Really? No, I'm gonna still try to go for it, man. With mods, it's much better. Everything's better with mods, man. I totally agree with you on mods. It's mods pick up where, well, I guess the thing about it is mods make it to where you can totally customize the game for you, you know? And the developers can't really do that. They have to make the game for everybody. Oh, is he gonna... Look at that. So that little dude petrifies stuff. How cool is that? I want to try it against bosses. I want to go in, riding a Cockroaches and try to freeze the boss. Mods cater to you. Yeah, like you can pick the mods you want, you know, and everybody's got a different personality. I'm over here with a base that is hardly functional on like day 80. Pillow's down there with a fully skinned out tower. After playing for a day, she's already got skins on it, or he's already got skins on it to make it look nice. So everybody plays stuff different and for different reasons. And the developers, they can't do that. You know, the developers have to try to make a game for everyone. But when you can pick and choose the mods that you want, it's like, why not? Rise wasn't too bad solo, though. Monster games on Steam, it's the easiest to play solo. I thought so. Yeah, I was really sort of surprised. Because, like, I didn't have any trouble with any monster. And I didn't even know what I was doing. Like, the controls, like, I didn't have anything figured out. I was just spamming wire bug attacks and killing stuff. It was kind of one of the things I didn't quite like about it. Region locks. Dude, any of that stuff, man. I do understand it for competitive shooter games because of like high ping, latency issues. Makes sense there. But in games like this, like any kind of like survival games or PvE games, Monster Hunter, Ark, like why would you region lock it? Literally didn't know Rise was region locked until I was browsing mods and saw that one unlocks it and immediately explained a lot about the issues that you had. The wire bugs were a pain to learn. I had some good combos. It was working for me. Like I wasn't struggling with any of it. I mean, I didn't play it up to the high difficulty monsters for sure. But I got to Magnamalo or like none of them. Out of all the games, you know, Rise definitely was the easiest for me. I'm sure it gets hard at the end. But it wasn't that. I just kind of felt like it was very spammy. You know, I found something that worked for me, and then it became very spammy, you know? Like, I was just doing that, and I know that is kind of what you do. Oh, he's got 28 melee. Do you need some hide pillow? I just saw that. Oh, you were trying to not get any help, huh? See, where is this thing? I'm pretty good at losing things. No, I'm gonna get some oil and I'm gonna make those Hydreigon. I'm gonna still try to tame that thing. There you go. Cizadine. It's a real one. She's probably not going to use gene scanners either. Cheating. And the super spyglass. Man. I have so much stuff on my screen for no reason. There's some switch skills that unlocked during Sunbreak, and almost all of my favorites came from there. Base Rise hit some good ones too. Yeah, they were good. There was definitely nothing wrong with it. I would never say it's a bad game or it sucks or anything like that. I just felt like it didn't have the things in the game that I really liked about Wilds. And then when I went and played World did, you know, it was like World had the same type of stuff that I really enjoyed. And I just didn't really feel like I was getting that from Rise. Now maybe Sunbreak fixed it. Everybody says Sunbreak fixed it, so I will go back. Oh, look at this guy. I will go back and play it. Probably. I mean, I'm having trouble convincing myself to go back and play Worlds. But no, I will go back and play it because I do think it's a good game. Main reason I switched up weapons depending on the monster, it keeps things fresh. Charge blade for flyers, dual blade for ground dwellers. Yeah, I actually do like switching weapons just in general because it let's put these guys on neutral now. It makes certain fights just more fun. Like if you have a certain weapon, like against certain monsters, it just makes them kind of more fun for me to fight. Certainly easier. Can't fly away if I can yeet myself 50 feet in the air, spin with a giant pizza cutter twice. Yeah. But yeah, it was a little too anime for me, I guess. I was kind of missing the story and the NPCs didn't really feel engaging, you know, it was just kind of like they were there, but in terms of Monster Hunter game, Base Ride was mid and Sunbreak was incredible. Yeah, everybody says that, yeah. Not as good as Base World or Base Wilds. Yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing, and then I've never played an expansion, so I'm gonna start it. Probably gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do. So I normally was playing Monster Hunter what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So I'll probably. I'm trying to think when I'm gonna start playing Monster Hunter again. Oh, I'm definitely going to play the Wilds expansion. Yeah, no, I'm not burned out on Monster Hunter by any means. I said this like pretty early on when I was playing Worlds. Like I kind of started to see pretty quickly that no. Dude, get over here. I had said pretty early on that I think for me to enjoy this game, I would have to play it with mods. Because, like, the beginning game, you don't need the mods, you know? It's fine. Like, you totally are cool to play it, and it's fun. You're going through the monsters. Oh, that tamed him. Well, dang. I wonder why that tamed that one. Oh, he was lower level. Okay, let's see what this guy is. 35 melee. Yeah, that was a waste of time. Kind of had a feeling it was. But you don't need the breaks. You don't need mods in the beginning, playing through the base of like the campaign, because you feel like there's a lot of momentum. But then as the monsters get harder, that's when you start needing, you know, builds, I guess. I mean, really just Lunestra was really the only one. I guess Nergiganti and Lunestra were the only ones that I actually needed a specific build for. And it was just a lot of things all at once that started bugging me. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get some oil. What creatures give oil, doesn't? Dude, that wyvern's been flying around constantly. Yeah, but I need a lot of them. Like, how many do I need, actually? Gasoline. Then how many oil? Ah, I'm just gonna go get some. Got the monkey, huh? Nice. Ooh, a red ring drop. So I think if I played the mods that I've kind of been looking at, I think it'll alleviate a lot of the frustration. Get burned out of them for a couple of days, go back to fossil fighters or something simple. Maybe not Elden Ring, right? Go from Monster Hunter. I'm like, ah, this is frustrating. Let me go do something easy like Elden Ring. With World, it's way better with mods. Iceborne title updates fixed a lot of the issues I had with the game before there. There's still a few mods I think would not play without. Highly recommend his decoration generator of some kind, especially for Iceborne. I didn't know how bad the deco grind was until it was too late. So that allows you to just, what, buy decos or something like that? Because the thing about it is, and I was talking to Kupo about this, he was saying that you need the grind. Like, he believes in it being very grindy and, you know, all of the friction in the game. And he says without it, people will beat the game in a week. Be a 1 or 2 week game. And that's the direction Monster Hunter's going in. But I don't really feel that way. I mean, I just watched a guy beat World and Iceborne in solo Fatalis, and he did it in 1 week on a stream. Which proves, like, you can beat the entire game in a week. And then he moved on to a different game. He actually moved on to Rise. He beat Rise in a week, and then he went to Wilds, and he finished Wilds in about a week. So, any of these games you can get through if you want to. And the thing about it was, like, why do people play for thousands of hours? Oh, dude, look at that. The item I just crafted, I have tons of. That Meraxes saddle's going to come in handy. So the reason that they continue to play it for thousands of hours is because they are liking the game. They're having fun with the game. And they will continue to play it. I've got 3,500 hours in Ark. I've beaten it countless times. I continue to play it because it's fun. if I was forced to only play official, I would never play the game. And yeah, exactly. If I was forced to play with 0.05% drop rates for something, I'm not playing that. So some people, you know, some people play for that. I think it just depends. But for me, if I'm going to do a playthrough and I'm not going to get the decos until the end of the playthrough is over, well, now I have all the decos when I don't really even care about playing anymore. I've beat all these monsters. And having the right decorations can be the difference between hating a fight and actually enjoying it. So for me, it's like, I want to actually build, you know, the proper build for something. And then try to at least somewhat enjoy the fight. So yeah, I think I will do that, man. And again, it goes into, like I said, when I was listening to this developer talking about why they make games frustrating. And he even explained, when you first create a game, you know you're going to have a small player base. So always make it miserable. Because you don't have numbers, so you need a highly addicted small player base. Very, very passionate small player base. You're going to lose 90% of people that try the game because it's too miserable. It's too abusive. But you're going to turn the 10% into addicts. They're not going to be able to put it down. And that way you have a consistent player base and you can grow your game. And then once you get a certain saturation point, that's when you go mainstream and you start making the game fun. And that's where Wilds is, right? Like, you see that. You see them doing that with Wilds. It's crazy to think that they have it all mapped out that much. 100% sure about that number. I'd have to go check back, but some of the best Iceborne decos were ridiculous. Well, dude, I've pretty much gone through the entire base game. You know, I'm up to Lunestra. Like, that's the latest big monster I've beat. I think I've beat all the monsters. Like Black Diablos, Lunestra, Teostra, Pickle. The only deco that I've noticed that's good is Earplugs 3. Like, that's it. I have like Attack 1 and stuff like that. Like, I just have garbage, you know? And so it's like, man. So it's like, what? Okay, great. How do you enjoy fighting these monsters if you don't have, you know, oh yeah, earplugs is definitely a huge benefit. And I've been doing like all of the side quest type things. I'm trying to completely finish like 100% base world before I start Iceborne. So I've been like getting all the mantles, just trying to get all of the optionals complete and do all that kind of stuff. And it's a hat, like, it's just, it's a bit of a hassle to do that. And dude, where was that oil pump? I thought it was over kind of north. Go and steal his oil if I can find his oil pump. Thought it was kind of over here. South a bit from you. Yeah, I thought it was like... Got 130 oil. No, I don't want to take your stuff, man. You're trying to solo it. I don't want to deplete you. So what I'm doing is just like a luxury anyway. I'm just trying to see how to tame these how much do you get from a jug bug? Let me go see. What a desperate way to go. No, his oil pump's like right here. You get 16 each time. I think it's right up here. It's right there. Knew it. I have found it. Thank you, Pillow. I appreciate it. Good lord. There's 6,000 in there. I only took half of it. Alright, let's go make some propellant. I mean some ammo and see if I can tame one of these things. Oil pumps in a dinosaur game is really funny to you? Well, I mean, but what about that? Oh, if you think that's funny, wait till you see the tech rifles and all the tech stuff. Tech jetpacks flying around with, you know, a little tech afterburner. Because you gotta understand, these places exist because the world was coming to an end. They were very, very advanced, Larry. They were not, you know, they were not living in the dinosaur era. They were living in like the year 40, 50, you know, very highly advanced. And so they created these things. To drill up their ancestors. No, that's a myth. It's a myth. It's not dinosaurs. There's no such thing as fossil fuel. We're not digging up their ancestors. This is just part of the earth. It's just there. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can make us some... Wait, that's probably gonna burn him, huh? Alright, there we go. Now we need wood. Okay, I didn't melt my wings. No, it is funny. Oh, you got the spider too? Jeez, look at you, dude. You're just killing it. You are killing it. I don't even have an Uranio spider. I haven't even got one of those yet. I'm definitely the slowest player in the world. Saw a clip of World Rathian roar 8 times in a row. Poor guy did not have earphones. What did you use? What did you use on him, Zadine? Did you use the old Meraxes? Okay, now what do I craft this in? Oh no, what an idiot. I didn't even check that. Well, Hydreigon, I'm sorry, I can't do it now. I need a chem bench. Tried. Did try my best. I wasted a lot of my time. I want my time back, Hydreigon. Dude, this weather's kind of cool. What's going on, Mr. Crazy? How are you doing? Okay, now I'm gonna go find a base spot. Came out to my stuff all getting beat up by a Mondahedi. Oh nah. Those things are crazy, man. Did you kill it? Did more damage to my army than the damn brood monkey. Those things are crazy strong. Yeah, those guys are no joke. Not bad. Just ordered some dinner and sat down at the PC. Nice. I am good, man. I am good. I am finally getting established here. I'm gonna look for a new base location. If this storm would ever leave, I could see what's going on, but I'm gonna move and get myself like all set up with like not primitive, visual storage and all that stuff. Get a proper base, something I've been yearning for. I think I'm gonna do it up here. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, look at that view. That looks like a movie. You know? Looks like a movie set. Yeah, I think I'm gonna live right in here someplace. I think there's like 3 people. Yeah, there's 3 of them playing. Zadine is already doing bosses. He's almost done. He's been killing it. Yeah, there's Zadine, Bubbly, Pillow. Oh, one of those things. That's good to have. Still gotta tame those. Those are a little bit... Those are a little bit tough. Yeah, I want to do something in here. I don't know if I should do it like up there or down on this middle ledge. Like in here. This could be a cool spot. Like, I know it's not centrally located, so it's like, you know, kind of not the greatest location, but taking a break till Gen 1 so I don't get burnt out. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I typically play 2 different games, and I'm about to start. This looks like a starting base location right here. Didn't get the tech chest emblem. I wonder what's up with that. Maybe he's remapped all of the engrams on this map. I have found... No, I don't think this is a starter location because it's full of capros down there, so... You need the dragon for that or Rockwell. You do. You need... Isn't it Alpha Dragon gives you the tech chest piece? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, yeah, because you need that to fly through. Because the first time I ever did the Overseer, that's how we did it with tech suits and shotguns. And I remember having to do the Alpha Dragon to get it. Yeah, I think I'm going to move to here. I mean, it just looks so cool. Got water, so irrigation will be fine. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Make a level 120 auto tech engram, so you still need to do bosses to ascend. You don't get ascension though. Yeah, because the thing about it is, oh my gosh, it's scaring me. And this is a problem with mod maps. They release them before they're finished. I mean, I can't say anything about this one because it's free. But that is one of the things that I kind of have a complaint about. Yeah, is that they release them, and usually the last thing they do is the bosses. So these bosses... So this is Scorched Earth, and you got the Manicore, the Broodmother, and Megapithecus, right? And so if you look at the artifacts, you've got the Molten, the Adrenal, the Flame Keeper, like he's got his own custom type stuff. And those are just placeholder bosses. Can't get the chest piece, right? Yeah, this boss is a placeholder. Yeah, they're just placeholder bosses, and they're gonna get swapped out. So, there's no completing this run. Like, it's like... You can't finish it, and that's why I haven't played Astraeus, because I want to wait until it's completely finished. Then go play it, you know? That way you can do a full playthrough and it's a functional map. It's really hard to find maps like that. Like, they're still working on them, you know? Right, now it's got tons of bosses, right? Like, so it's going to be a crazy map once it's totally finished. And so that's kind of... That was another reason I didn't really want to play this map. Lost City boss is hectic. I'm so slow. Astraeus will be down by the time I get... It'll be done by the time you get there. Well, I'm the same way. I'm a slow player also. Like, I like to play slow and take my time. Ark is my chill game, you know? Like, Ark is a game that I just play... It's just a chill, cozy game. Like, it's a fun, easy, cozy game. And so I don't try to turn it into, like, some crazy hard experience. If I'm playing a game like Monster Hunter or some Souls game, I don't feel like then coming over to... Okay, I think we can stop with the Pyromane breeding. I don't know why these guys are still out even. If I'm playing like Souls games on the side, I don't want to then switch to play some hardcore Ark experience. Are these guys not getting it on? 12 minutes, okay. So I guess I'm gonna start... I guess I will bring... Let's see, I guess I'll bring some creatures over there to start farming and start building over there. Relatops, my Druid. I think I have my... Put all those away. Yeah, I think this should be all I need. Oh, you know what? I have a bed. Can I pull that? No, you can't pull, like, actual items. Oh, maybe you can. Ah. I don't know where I put the thing. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Second try, bunk bed. I'm the opposite. This is just getting my reps in for Gen 1. Yeah, Zine's nuts, man. Puts dinos to sleep in like 1 minute. Oh, really? It's that crazy, huh? Strauss wasn't a good map for you when you were playing on it? Yeah, everybody's got different preferences on different maps and stuff. I thought it was pretty good, but it didn't have a lot when I played it. I want to say it was like 25, 30% done. It's bad to run? Why is it bad to run now? Oh, it's broken. Oh, well, that's another reason I like to wait until they're done, man. Honestly, that's the reason. It's funny because I'm taking a break from Monster Hunter right now and playing Ark, like, the whole time, not splitting streams. Oh, look at this. But originally, the reason I was playing 2 different games was because a lot of times updates... Oh, jeez, are you serious? A lot of times updates break the game, and I don't want to fight with it. Ark's always broken. Ark is like my microphone, man. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Alright. How's that? I consider a run done when you beat the, like, final boss. Like, on the island, it would be the Overseer. And then, oh, we gotta get rid of this dude. You know, so whatever the, like... Whatever the highest level boss is. Yeah, I wonder why it does that. Thought I had that fixed. Yeah, I don't know. It's not wrapped around anything, Zadine. It's just, I think it's something inside the software. I think it's a software thing. Maybe. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know, honestly. If I knew, I could fix it. What boss order is this map? I mean, they're all temporary bosses, so I don't think it really has one. It's not, I guess it's not really, I don't think anybody usually follows it, from what I see. You can look at the required survivor level that you need to be to enter the boss fights, and that'll kind of tell you. But I don't think anybody really pays too much attention to it. I think they do the one that they think their dinos can best handle as a test first, you know? That's what it seems like I see people doing. Yeah, it's more mini bosses. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. So are you going off difficulty? What makes you decide which ones would be... It would be, I think if you go off player level in the island, it's Broodmother, Broodmother, Megapithecus, Dragon. I think that's the player level, and I think that's the, I guess the colors, right? Gamma, Beta, Alpha. Green is for third, meaning last? Hardest? Or third, meaning easiest? Yeah, green, blue, red. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I always thought it was. Which, to me, I always found that the Broodmother was harder than Megapithecus. But I think it just depends on the dinos that you're using. Then they started from the life stealing. It's way harder now. With the new spider, it probably is like much harder now. I definitely see that. Monkey threw 3 rocks in a row that went through my whole army. Oh wow, yeah, if the monkey throws the rocks a lot, then yeah, you're in trouble, because that thing... Yeah, it's 1,000 per shot, per rock. The only thing about it is, though, it's very localized. You know? And he doesn't, normally on the island anyway, he doesn't spam it like that. So it's like... And if you're riding a Uteranus, he's always going to try to throw it at you, it seems like. And you can a lot of times just dodge it. Can't break that one. Kind of sucks. Yeah, even the Megatheriums. I may use these big old giant Megatheriums, dude. These things on this map, these Scorched Megatheriums are kind of wild. So I may try those on the Broodmother. And I also want to try the Cockroaches. Because I'd love to just... I don't know if the boss is immune to it, but I'd love to just turn the boss into stone while my my boss army attacks it. That would just be hilarious if you could literally take and freeze the Broodmother or the monkey in place and just petrify it. That'd be the funniest thing. I actually really like those Cockroaches. They're pretty cool. They're kind of a pain to tame. But they're pretty fun to use. And they're kind of cool too, because they turn creatures that they kill into resources. gotta be kidding me. No, I didn't have it doing only sand. I had it doing nothing. Even better. No, I was just clearing the area out, man. Just, you know. I like to do that when I cut grass. I don't use a bag. Yeah, because I already got like a bunch of rocks, and so I'm gonna do just sand for a minute. I'm returning the rocks back to the soil. It's a very very natural. It's very good for the environment. It's called permaculture. You live symbiotically with nature. You wouldn't know about that because you're from Australia. I know you're not from Australia, man. I'm just messing with you. Come rage pain. I'm just messing with you. I'm just joking. I think he did join. I think I saw a notification that he joined. Yeah, this is a cool spot. This would be pretty neat. Plenty of room for breeding. Dude, I could have a little breeding area back there. What do these oil rocks look like, or these clay rocks look like? I was gonna say that that looked like a cave entrance, but it's not. They look like clay. Are they always like by the water? I wonder if I can make just a stone foundation for. Goopy orange stagnant. Comes from the ground. Oh, I think I did see some of those. Let me see if I can find that. They're probably gonna be. You think a capro would pull me off of a wyvern? They do? They'll aggro to a wyvern. Oh, jeez. If you aggro them, they'll grab. Oh, yeah, I figured that. I know they're in here because I came in here and got Came in here and got pearls. And I saw a bunch of them. I'd like to find a bunch close by. Is that a Perlovia? Loser. Yeah, I'll do some exploring tomorrow. Check this drop, and then I'm gonna take off and get some sleep because I gotta drive an hour away through traffic tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have to work a full 8 hours tomorrow. Played Ark with a VR mod for a little bit a year ago. Actually wild, but didn't run very well. Well, it doesn't run very well. They stopped it. Wow. To be in the character's body, all the dinos are big. That would be crazy. Yeah, that's true. I bet Ark would be pretty trippy in a VR mod. Yeah, this spot just looks so neat. Oh, I bet it is hard. 3649. Another red drop. Man, there's some good red drops around here. There's like a huge overhang looking thing. Under that is a cave. There's a lot of overhang. Is that it? Oh, up by this thing? Oh, I see it. There's no creatures inside? Nice. Oh, that. Well, it's good to come with no pickaxe. Okay, well, at least I know where it is. It's these things, though, right? Will it do it, Will it do it? Well, I wasn't planning on... The Doed will probably harvest the clay, I'm guessing. Nice. Oh, you can fly in there. Oh, there you are. Can you actually fly through the entire thing? Oh, dang, you can. Oh, this is definitely going to have creatures in it eventually. What do you think? I feel like this is going to be a nightmare eventually. Wherever I see swampy water, it's always bad. This is actually really cool, though. This would make a neat little cave. Well, cool. Yeah, thanks. That saves me a bunch of time. There's a bunch of caves that are purely just for building. That's actually really neat. A lot of maps don't do that, and it's nice that they do. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Dude, I love this area. Took in the trench was full of metal and obsidian and those clay rocks. So you're literally living in the Wyvern Trench. What a psycho. Do an Ascended Meraxes BP. I have one for me. You guys could have one, but I appreciate it. I've got a 2-something. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to my Betty buy. It's cheaper than mine, I want to use it. I'll put my BPs in that same thing where y'all can use them also. Can't wait to go into Gen 1 with 550 HP, 500 melee, and 600 weight on official. It's gonna be easy mode. Oh, that's funny. Alrighty, yeah, this is my new home. I think I'll start on this tomorrow, and then, yeah, I'll probably start Monster Hunter. What day is it today? Level 200 characters broken. Oh, is that what you're taking over? You're not going to start a fresh one? That's pretty cool to have that high of level. Yeah, it'll be easy. Never start fresh on official? Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Cool deal. Well, I will catch you guys on the next one. I like how he lays down with you. That's pretty sweet. Nice and cuddly. Yeah, I bet it does take that long. Forever. I bet it would, yeah. Wow. Well, y'all have a good one. I'm going to get some sleep and then go work an actual real full day of work tomorrow. And then we'll be back here building my base tomorrow and breeding up my monsters. I mean, my boss army. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for checking out and hanging out in the chat. And I will see y'all next time.